In this relational database, see actually what is relational database? It's a type of database that stores and provides access to data points that are related to one one another. That means if it's a table like student and we can connect this, that means we can establish a link between, or we can establish a relationship between the student table and teacher table. So that type of database is known as relational database. And what are the basic terminologies related to this relational database? The first one is entity. Entity. Actually, entity means it's something that exists and about which we can store information. That is known as entity. So, student, for example, student is one type of entity, then employee is another entity, and teacher is another entity. So, these are the entity. So, entity is nothing but something that exists about something that exists and about which we can store some information. And next one is next basic terminology is attribute. These are very important. First one is entity and the second one is attribute. Attribute means it's a set of values of particular type. For example, in this table, see, if it is a table like this is student, and the attributes are student ID, then student name, then student class. So these are the attributes. Simply we can say columns in a table, that is known as attribute. And next is tuple. Tuple means it's a row. Each row in a table is known as tuple. Tuple, otherwise tuple. Some can say tuple. So tuple, tuple, that is record. Record in the sense, see in this table, so SID, SName, SClass, these are attributes. And here, this SID, the information of one particular child, like SID 1011, that is a SID of one particular student, and his name is, Ravi, and his class is 12th standard. And next one is 1012, and John, and his class is 11. So these are the information. So these are the tuples. So how many tuples are there? Two tuples. And how many attributes are? Three attributes. So the number of attributes, that is known as degree. So which we can discuss all the terms related to one another. So degree means the number of attributes in a table. So in this table student, the degree is, what is 3? That is the degree of this table. And the cardinality. Next term is cardinality. Cardinality is nothing but how many records are there, or how many tuples are there, how many rows are there in a table. That is defined by cardinality. So in this table student, there are 2 records though. So the number of records, or the cardinality of this table is 2. See, we never include this header file. These are the attributes: SID, SName, and SClass. These are the attributes of this table. And 1011 Ravi and 12. This is the single tuple or record, and this is the another tuple. So total, there are 2 records are there. So the cardinality is 2. And next point is domain of relation. Domain means it defines kind of data represented by the attribute. See, in this table, there is one more column like gender. So gender of each student. So Ravi may be male, that is the gender of the student, and here male also. And under students, I'm going to give 1013. That is, see, Diana. So she is studying in 8th standard, and the female. So in here, the attribute is gender, and the kind of data represented by this particular attribute is either M or F or other. So these are the possible fields or possible data of this particular attribute. So these are the domain of relation. Okay, and the body of relation means it consists in an unordered set of zero or more tuples. That is the body of relation. Okay, so these are the basic terminologies related to this relational database. And next we can refer what are the keys of database keys. That is very important. Okay, and here the first keys, there are a lot of keys which is related to this database like primary keys, then foreign key, super key, etc. Okay, we can refer one by one. The first key is primary key. Primary key. Actually, I'll give one example here, that is employee. The table is employee. Here, the first attribute is EID, that is employee ID. And next one is employee name. And some more fields are there like employee ID, employee name, then designation. Okay, designation, and maybe Aadhaar number. Then another attribute is like voters ID. Okay, these are the some fields which is related to the table employee. So these are the attributes. So here, the what are the unique keys in this table? That means uh, it will never replicate, and we can see identify the single row by using that unique key. So what are the possible unique keys in this table? So the first one is EID, that is a unique key, and Aadhaar number, that is another type of unique key. And if it is the voters ID, then these are the some unique keys in this table, unique attributes. So collectively, these unique keys are known as candidate keys. So in one table, the unique keys, all unique keys are collectively known as candidate keys. Candidate keys may be e-name, maybe a candidate key, because if in this table, maybe e-name, all employee names are unique. If it is there, then we can consider this e-name as unique key. So that is also a candidate key. So all possible unique keys are in a table that is known as candidate key, and we can select one attribute from the candidate key that is known as primary key. So these are connected each other. Like once more, all unique keys are known as candidate key, and we can select one unique keys from this table that is known as primary key, and other unique keys. See, candidate keys means all unique keys, and we can select one unique key from this candidate key that is known as primary key, and the rest of the unique keys are known as alternate key. Alternate keys. So in this table, these are the candidate keys, and if we have chosen EID as primary key, so this is a primary key, and the rest of the unique keys are known as alternate key. So simply we can provide one equation, alternate key, which is equal to candidate key minus primary keys. Okay, and next one is foreign key. Foreign key is another important attribute or important key of a table. Foreign key. Foreign key means, see, if we are going to connect two tables together, there is a common key which is used to refer both this table or both the data, or we can identify the single row uniquely by using this key. That is referred by foreign key. For example, see, this is a employee table, employee or teacher, and there is another table like department. Okay, so here teacher ID is the primary key, and some more attributes are there like teacher name, then see maybe date of birth, etc., etc. And here the department in this table, department ID is the unique key, that is the primary key of this table, and department name, D name, and etc. There are a lot of other attributes here. And finally, see, each teacher has a department, right? Each teacher has a department. That is not sure, maybe a newcomer doesn't provide any department, so maybe or may not be. But in this department, see, if it is a department, there should be a teacher who occupies in this table, teacher. Got it? Like, see, teacher's ID, T101, then T102, then T103. These are the teacher's ID of this table, teacher, and department ID like D1, D2, D3, etc. So, whose DID is this? Whose DID? So a teacher should be accessed in this table, teacher, but it is not mandatory to all teacher has a department. Okay, so it is not mandatory to all teacher has a unique department or a department, but it is mandatory if it has a department, there should be a teacher that she or he must be in this table, teacher. So here teacher's ID should be here to identify who is the teacher. So, teacher T101, maybe T103. This teacher maybe not specify the department, not allowed specific department because she's not handling any kind of department. So maybe or may or may not be, it's not available. But see here, T101, that should be in this table, teacher, and T103, that should be in this table, teacher. So here teacher ID, that is a primary key of this table, and DID is the primary key of this department table, but here teacher ID is here. So this is foreign key of this table, department. That is the difference. Teacher ID, TID is the primary key of this table, teacher, but here in this table, department, teacher's ID is a foreign key. So by using teacher's ID, we can connect these two tables together. That is referred by foreign key. So foreign key must be a primary key of previous table. We can connect two tables by using this foreign key. Foreign key may be, it is a possibility to become a unique key, but it is not sure. It is not mandatory. It's a multi-valued key. Okay, so these are the important keys of database, and another one is super key. Super key means that is not as a unique key, because see, we can simply identify the single record by using more than one attribute. Those attributes are collectively known as super key. Maybe instead of TID, teacher's name and date of birth, these are not unique keys. And but by using these two attributes together, we can uniquely identify the single row. Then these attributes are known as super key. Okay, so these are not a that is not mandated to become unique, but there is a possibility that we can surely identify single record by using this these two attributes. Then these two attributes are become super key. So the main keys are, one is a primary key and candidate key, alternate key, and finally foreign key. These are the basic keys of database. Okay. Thank you.